to the Anil Show.
When you talk about easy money, when you talk about fresh meat, you're talking about Amber and Anthony as far as Shayla is concerned. Pay attention with this story with me. I want y'all to watch what's going on. Remember yesterday we were talking about the podcast and, I said, should Amber be going on there trying to start, World War 10, with Shayla, seeing if she can fire off a bunch of things. And I said, guys, no, she shouldn't because Shayla really doesn't care. Don't worry. Let's pay attention to this. Let's go.
Hey. You know what? I'll give you a little funky 4,000 for his little baby program. All right? Under one condition.
And what's that, Anthony?
Shayla, don't you ever question my ability to be a father to my son.
She's going to do that again. if you think this is the last time Shayla is going to question that, she's going to do it again. And this is where I'm going to question Anthony's business savvy. Because if you're a businessman and you're involved in negotiations, how it is people are able to use reverse psychology against you over and over and over again. How can you not see that this is like a tactic? It happens every single solitary time. And you think you're checking Shayla, but you're not really checking anybody at all. You're not. You're just not.
You don't know what I go through. You think I don't want to be with my son every day? You think that I'm out here just doing whatever I want to do? Like I don't want to be playing catch with my son or just running around holding him, falling asleep with him.
You're having this conversation with Shayla who barely has your son. Let that sink in. She barely has the kid. He's over your house most of the time and she's able to gaslight you. That is weak. You got the kid most times than not. She's always out. And you have the kid more times than not. And you're talking about this. It's a waste of your time. But sometime in the inception, you don't know any better.
You don't know that men every day have to make sacrifices. They have things that they want to do and things that they need to do. And sometimes the things that they need to do trump the things that they want to do. And yet, you're talking about me and what I don't do.
Call me when Anthony's speech is over, friends. Please, just call me when Anthony's speech. Call me when Anthony's pity speech over because I don't know where Anthony's coming from and all of this noise and whatever else this. Bro, if you're still trying to see exactly if you can prove, who you are as a father, you're in a lot of trouble, buddy. Because the one thing... Listen to me, ladies, and I'm going to give you the real. The one thing you women do very well is able to gaslight a man out of his shoes when it comes to kids. It's tough to learn, but the one thing I've come to realize is that a woman can gaslight you out of your shoes when it comes to being whatever it's of a dad. Because she can try to use the psychology of deadbeat dad against you. But people could try it all they want, but I'm not going to take it none at all. That only works on suckers. That don't work on guys like myself.
I'm not there for my son. But let me ask you this. Why is it that you were dropping Kai off at our house? It wasn't that you, no. It wasn't that you could go to school to better yourself or you're working 2 shifts to better yourself and provide a life. No. You're up there going to Miami to hang out and kick it. But yet you question me on what I'm doing for my son? Really?
You see that face? She's unbothered. She is not even listening. She has tuned him out several times. She's probably thinking about how much, she and Iman going to smoke some trees later. That's what's going through her brain. What's going through her brain is, all right, dude, hurry up and stop talking and then just give me the $4,000 and me go about it. That's what's going on. Looky here. Right? Looky here. A guy like myself, and I ain't gonna make it look like I'm no Denzel Washington. And I'm just saying, you've met a couple girls like these where they don't respect a guy like Anthony. And just like you're seeing with Lauren, they will take the money from one man and give it to you. That's who Shayla is. That's just who she is. That's all it really is. There's no more going around it. Stop trying to... Well, no, on it, but maybe... Stop trying to fight me on it. We know her kind, man. We know her kind.
So you're gonna sit here and criticize me, Anthony?
No, I'm telling you the real.
A mother needs a break too.
It's not about that. I would love to just sit up here, watch cartoons with my son. But I have to provide a life for not only myself, I have to provide a life for you, for Amber, and Kai. So you can't have it both ways. You can't have me, you can't have the money and the time. That's not how this works.
And that's the problem with men with money. Men with money believe that they can use the money as a means of control. After a period of time, the money no longer works. When the women start getting all of what they want, the money no longer works. And that's where you lose any amount of control or power. What's going on, Anthony, is this. You've lost control because now Shayla realized that she get Iman. Iman has gotten her this house, right? She has you. She gets child support. She's always making that. So nothing that you're going to say to her is going to make any sense because for the next 18 years, you're going to have to pay that child support, right? She's going to have you on the hook for the child support. So you can be talking, you can run and flap your gums. It doesn't mean anything else at all to her because she has already gotten the best person to take care of her, which is who? The big fat daddy, Uncle Sam, the system. Uncle Sam is the father for women like Shayla. He's the real father because Uncle Sam ensures the money comes in from a sucker like Anthony at all given times. That's what's going on. That's how this game is played. It ain't nothing new. In fact, it get worse right now because the woman them going out of them way to get pregnant for guys like Anthony so them can keep getting a bag. That's what it is. With his speech.
Oh, I have a dream that one day I will be sitting with Kai and playing in the living room. Little things will be going on. Who knows? At that time, I have a dream.
Because I can give you the time, but yet you're going to start talking about me saying I don't have enough money to provide for my son. So it's a catch-22. So before you start spouting off about what I don't do, put yourself in my shoes and see that maybe I do want to just hang out with my kid. Maybe I do want him with me all the time. Because I do. And I'm not going to Miami and stuff just to kick it, just to hang out, just to have a break.
Okay.
How do you want this money? Do you want a Cash App, a check, Zelle, what?
Just Zell it to me. But I appreciate it.
That meant nothing to her. Not a thing. He thinks that his speech got somewhere, but that speech it flat. Like when you open soda and you leave the soda bottle open for a period of time. You know the soda is actually flat and you taste it flat. That's how flat that speech was just now. But hey, don't believe me.
Sure you do.
That's what I thought.
Hear that? Nanya, you hear that? Shaman, you hear that? Listen to me again. The Shaylas, Laurens, Abigails, the Alicias of the world, they don't care. You care. You, Shaman, care. Angela Akisa care. Nanya cares. Sharon Reviews cares. Corletta cares. One Journey cares. Y'all care because y'all have morals and principles. That's why I kind of wear the little Iman video for a period of time. Y'all have morals and principles and y'all really care and really want to get something working. These girls, no, not them type here. These type of girls are not interested in that. What y'all are interested in, they're not interested in. They think that they can use the little piece of nush up in between them legs, the little split. Them believe them can use a split there every single time. They believe that the usage of the split is necessary. If them have to cut it in a 2 and 3 and 4, them have to do that. That is what they will do. So take that out on the mind that these girls have anything at all to lose. That's exactly what I'm telling Amber doesn't need to go on the podcast because these girls are going to eat her for lunch. But give me your take, like, share, comment, subscribe, and talk to you soon.